clicks and clacks, building blocks, let's begin. Stacks on stacks, with beards we always win. In a world of plastic, our minds spin. Brick by brick, where do we dive in? Brickin' with the beard, we never stop. Talking pieces, colors going over the top. Custom sets, landscapes, got a shop. Tunes drop, make the hobby pop. From vintage sets to modern themes, minifig dreams with studs and seams. Castle walls, spaceship beams. Listen close, hear the gear screams. Connecting fans, yo, that's the plan. Building bonds piece by piece, man. Every episode more than just sand. Confidence grand, bricks in hand. Crazy mashups, ideas flow. Breaking molds, watch them grow.
What is going on, everybody? What is up? I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there. Papa Trip said it. I've made it. We got Kennedy in the stream. I don't know what Star Wars. I guess I mentioned one Star Wars mock, and next thing I know, he's willing to come on.
That is funny how that worked out. But yeah, no, I'm happy to be here. It's always a good time.
Awesome.
Hope all has been well. It's different to see you on the other side. You're used to being in the chat.
I know. Yeah, usually I'm in the chat, but no. Thanks for on the show.
How's life going?
It's going good. I feel like lately though, I've been like basically since the start of like this month, the new year, I've like been sick like on and off though. So it's been kind of rough that way. But no, life's been great. I got married like a year and a half ago and just kind of living that new married life. But and just trying to like keep go with my YouTube channel, trying to keep that growing and building new things, and always trying to challenge myself that way. But yeah, things been good.
I was down here. I guess I haven't done a video yet, and I haven't come out and say it, or I've not. I guess I've said it on the stream for ACOB. I've not said it anywhere else. Kennedy knows. I will officially say it. I guess I have a video that I've somewhat recorded, but I'm doing Onderon. And yes, I know for everyone that has seen the videos of me opening the 330-second battle packs, they are not going in the Onderon. I just needed the stuff out of it. They're not going there. I've got them separate. I know I opened all the battle packs. I've had so many people are like, well, the 330-second was only in one like conflict. And I was like, yeah, I know. I got it. They're not going. I need
You're going to get the cannon police on you.
Yeah, I haven't even started yet. And y'all are already like, come on. But
it's like your little kid that criticized your military mod.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's gonna happen. I don't really like care that much. It was just like I thought I was gonna at least get a video out. But what I was getting to is like, you said you were getting back to like doing YouTube, and I came down here. I like moved the camera, set everything up, like started recording myself, and I'm like, oh crap, I didn't even put a memory card in the camera. Like I like totally forgot how to do it.
Yeah, it's a whole process trying to get back in the swing of things. But yeah, like a couple months ago, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to start uploading more regularly. Start building more. Because like for a long time, I was just like posting maybe once every couple months or something like that. So 2026 is kind of like I'm trying to be more consistent, like post a lot more like short form stuff, and then especially with the mocks and stuff like that. Start a new mock build series. And much more stuff down the line I got planned. But yeah, it's always kind of a grind to try to get yourself back into filming videos.
My biggest thing is like I come down here and like you see people that are just like nailing how to be a YouTuber, I guess. Like they set up the camera, they do everything's perfect. I can come down here and build for like 5 hours and be like, crap, I didn't even turn the camera on.
I find myself like I find myself when I'm building, I do not turn the camera on. Like I have to really tell myself, okay, I need to show my progress here. I got to explain this, Once you get in that flow state, it's kind of tough to like put that camera on and try to, film everything. But
I will, since we're talking about progress, I have filmed some stuff, but I did want to show everybody here first. Y'all are always the ones here every week showing us the most love anyway. So Onderon is like, 5 episodes of Clone Wars?
Yeah, it's actually impressive. Like it's like a full, like I think it's probably the longest arc maybe in Clone Wars, like 5 whole episodes. Like it's crazy. But yeah, it's season 5.
The Rebels are non-existent in Lego form. I'm not even going to try to like go out and like duplicate them. I'm pretty much just going to have the 501st Army and clones because they were both there, and I'm gonna do more unique figs using like Rex. Saw Gerrera is the one fig I'm gonna go after because he doesn't exist other than like older, or I'm gonna say sequels.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try to create him as a younger guy. I'm gonna try to get one of the things I was gonna ask tonight is after we talk about the mocks and everything is what does everybody thinks like the best Anakin, the best whatever, and I'm probably gonna try to go custom just because everything I've done is custom now, except for the clone. All the droids are gonna be custom, but there is a bunch of pictures I took of Onderon from like movie stills and stuff like that, or like some stuff that was maybe generated by like people. Somebody created an entire, I thought it was Minecraft at first until like I zoomed in, but they like have an entire arena of like, I guess a battle going on with animals, and they're all animals that were actually on Onderon. I don't know them all. I don't know.
That's crazy.
But there is a huge thing where it's pretty much like two big mountain walls, and the mountain walls are rounded. They kind of go like, they start skinny and kind of go up and out. So I have started. This is a quarter.
Oh, dope.
Side, and this is going to sit here, and then there'll just be another on top that keeps going. And I'm probably going to go 3 of these high, and it's just going to hang out, and it's pretty much going to cover 4 base plates. It's just something in the background. I know that you can't really see it that well, but
yeah, you put a lot of detail into that.
It's very.
Are those mostly like curved slopes there?
They're all slopes and curved slopes.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, he put it on big screen.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah, that's
I like
pretty
that
cool.
a lot.
Once I get up taller, I'll use some bigger pieces, and I'm gonna try to do a little bit of different like wedge plates. But in the pictures I have down, like it looks like down low is really rocky, and it's like smoothed out as it comes up.
Gotcha.
But,
Well, that's cool. I once you said you're doing on ACOB stream the other day, I was like, oh, that's a great. You reached out to me asking like for ideas and stuff, and when you said that, I was like, oh, that's a perfect like planet to do. Like, I don't know if I've seen very few Onderon mocks, and it has a pretty cool like unique like color scheme and landscape with like I think it's like a bunch of like purple leaves and trees.
Yeah, I was gonna say the new leaves that they just came out with in translucent purple are going to be perfect. I know that in the show they're technically not translucent, but I think it's going to look cooler. I'm already guessing that I'm going to have a lot of people asking me if it's Volusia.
Anything colorful in Star Wars, that's environment. It's like, yeah, that's Volusia.
Yeah. But it is one of those things that, like, I asked you and I asked another buddy of mine. I was just trying to find something that isn't done to death. Even though everybody's mocks looks great, and I'm not knocking anybody's, but like everybody's seen Geonosis. If you walk in and see dark orange, it's Geonosis. Felucia is not done on a big scale. A lot of people do it. I'm going to say nice size, but not huge.
Right.
Everybody else that does like Clone Wars mocks, it's kind of the same couple places over and over. I'm just trying to, I guess, change that.
Yeah, that's a great pick. Actually, I think that's going to really create some cool environment for sure, especially in the Lego Star Wars space. I think that's a great idea.
I do want to go ahead. We got a bunch of people in the chat already. Papa Trip says, "What is up, Bearded Bricks, Gene, friends, and families? You know you're peaking when you get True Squadron on your stream. Kennedy is a pure force in the Lego Star Wars mock design and a generally sweet guy." So
that's sweet.
We hit it up there. Cajun AFall says, "I hope y'all are having a great evening, everyone." Andrew said, "I am here now. Let's do this." Mayo Hoskins says, "Streamers for life." David C. Krause, Rob Claxton says, "What is up, everyone? I'm going to be lurking. The last 3 days have been hectic." We got DRC33. Man, he got rid of all the other threes. It's just 333 now. There's not 500 of them.
Yeah, and I want to point out, StreamYard did an update, and Richard and I were messing around with it before we went live. And I guess you can see we've got the chat scrolling on the screen there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. I know that the other, like, it's been out for a little while. I haven't messed with it. I came down here one day to mess with it and ended up cleaning up and putting some things to the side and didn't do anything like I thought I would. But we all know how that goes.
Yeah, I think it'll make it so we can follow along better. It's kind of hard for
Mhm.
us to keep up with what's going on.
then we snap. Gene, what are you building tonight?
All right, you sitting down? You ready for this?
I know this is gonna be a shocker, everyone. I already know the answer to this.
Formula One
Oh, there you go.
from the movie.
That would be like Kennedy saying, "I'm building Star Wars."
Yeah, right. I still need to see the F1 movie. I've heard great things about it. I still need to
I
watch
want
it.
to see it too. I'm supposed to watch it over Christmas break.
I have not
Yeah,
seen.
we were going to watch it over Christmas break and just got busy downstairs and didn't.
Gene, you want to tell us about your milestone?
Well, yes, what a great segue. So, one of the cool things for sellers on Bricklink is we got little milestones we shoot for, and it's just basically a way to pat ourselves on the back and say, gee, we must have done something right. When you're on Bricklink and you get feedback, whether you're a buyer or seller, at certain points you get different color bricks, and the spread on it changes as you go. I mean, you start off, you get one at 10 feedback. Your next one's not till 50. Your next one after that's 100, then 500. So it grows as you go. And we yesterday achieved the orange brick, which is 5,000 feedback. Now, that's not 5,000 orders. That's 5,000 feedback. I mean, if you go look at orders, I think we're, Jesus, I don't know. We're almost 8,800 orders.
Oh, wow.
And to celebrate
awesome.
that, he's given the next order that's over $200 a $55 discount.
50.
I'm just
That's
Boy,
awesome.
Give me my money.
Somebody asked, I forgot what it was. We've been doing these mock contests every month, and somebody asked me if we were ever going to give out prizes, and I thought about saying that I will donate like a gift card from Camel City, but I didn't realize like how hard it was to actually, like, you can't give a gift card on Bricklink.
No, it's a challenge.
So we squashed that idea.
Dang.
We can create a coupon for a certain dollar amount, which kind of works the same way. But let's say you want to order $100 worth of stuff and you got a $200 gift card. My understanding is when you place that order, if you don't order $200 worth of stuff, it'll pay for the 100 and you're done.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because it's a single use coupon.
So sorry. Corey made some money.
Well, you didn't make money, you just didn't lose as much.
Right. There you go.
She's using girl math right there. Let that go. She had a $5 coupon, so the fact that she spent $45 to get it means that she saved $5.
Oh, that's like us on the Lego website at midnight on January 1st.
Oh, good Lord.
I honestly, I didn't buy anything. Nobody knows, but I didn't buy. I mean, everybody already knows, but I didn't buy anything from Wave One.
So we had 3 huge ass boxes, mostly just little sets. I mean, tiny sets,
Little ones.
and we didn't pay a penny. It was all done with points.
There
I'm
you
still
go.
racking my points up or back up. I need to place a pick-a-brick order. I'll probably be doing that tomorrow. I just got to finalize some stuff. I took out all the stuff I was going to use for the World War II mock. One of the other things I found on Onderon is they have like these green lakes. So I'm going to buy a bunch of these
cool.
translucent green tiles. I think that's going to look cool. I'm going to throw some LEDs on them so they shine.
That'd be awesome.
But I just need to, I guess, get on there. I think there's like 4,300 parts on there that are for Haley's mock, which I have a feeling I'm going to end up building. I don't know. Maybe, possibly. If she's watching, she'll say something. But there's 4,300 dots coming.
Oh, the dots. That's crazy.
Yeah, another mosaic.
Mm.
We
That's
got
a
Ian
different
Met-
level of patience there.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's one of those things that, like, have you done one of the art sets yet?
No.
once you sit down and you get the hang of it, it goes by faster than you think it does. The part
Okay.
that sucks is when you're like, okay, this black one is 6 over, and then you go over 6 and there's already a color there, and you realize that 10 spaces back you messed up, and it's like, oh,
Got to redo everything. Yeah.
yeah, that's when it sucks. I did the
The better mosaics are the 3D ones. You know, like Spider-Man, the sunflowers,
And the new
Milky
one
Way,
is water. Japanese water.
Japanese waterfall.
But it's not as big.
These are the better ones.
Yeah,
yeah,
I like
but
the
they're-
Japanese
I don't
waterfall
think they're
one.
gonna do any of those that are themed. Like, I don't think we're gonna get a Star Wars 3D art piece. I think art piece for themes like Star Wars and stuff, I think that's done.
We might, since like one of the rumors was like movie posters, like mini Star Wars movie posters. We might get something like that for the summer. Like that was one of the leaked things. But other than that, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But
I cleaning up. I think I've showed it on here once or twice, maybe once. Have you seen my Clone Wars poster that I got at Brick Fair?
no, I don't think so.
Do you know when Lego did the thing last year, maybe, where you could have, it was for a limited time, you could have paid a certain amount of points and got a downloadable poster?
Okay. Okay.
Well, I
Is it like
downloaded-
a lot of Clone Wars stuff on it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that, and I've had it for a while, but I've never printed it out. I've never done nothing with it. And at
Mhm.
Brick Fair, this is a lot smaller. I would have done it. Somebody printed it on like acrylic.
Yeah. No, that's a sick poster.
But the only thing that sucks is there's like no way to hang it up. It scratches very easy. Like, but I thought about doing something with it. I don't know. Might give that thing away. I've already got the like actual poster.
Oh, okay. No, I don't have that. I remember when they were putting out that art and stuff. I was like, oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, that was one of the, I don't know if you want to call it gimmicks, but they were like, hey, if you spend your points, you get to get this cool
You
piece.
can download it. Yeah.
Yeah. You spend
That is
all your
crazy.
points, you can get this downloadable content. We all
That you
know.
can pay to print yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, when Haley found me all those vintage posters, I really enjoyed like those, and I'm glad that she found them. The problem with them is that there's nowhere around here that will like has frame sizes to match. You have to get them custom done, and I just find I don't deem it worthy to put like a $5 Lego poster in a $100 frame.
Right.
So
Yeah. I see. Doesn't EMS Bricks have a Bricklink store?
she does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I recently been making different carts for a new project. I'm kind of starting to get parts for, and I have a big cart in her store, and I need to make that happen. But yeah, I was like EMS Bricks. I think I recognize that from the chat. So that's pretty cool.
She screwed up somehow already. She has a lot of the like her and Jean I use for 2 different scenarios. I get a lot of the like parts that I need 1,000 of from her, and the
Yeah.
parts that I can't believe anyone still has in a store, Jean has. It's a
Yeah,
very
I'm usually
situation.
the kind of guy. I'm gonna order like 1,000 of a piece. Yeah, I'm usually not ordering like small amounts of anything.
Yeah, but it's when you need like one piece to finish something
Hmm.
that Jean's gonna have it.
Yeah, yeah.
Not sure why it came on 2 sets, and Jean has 17 of them.
That's
gotta,
because Tori sits in the dining room going through hundreds of pounds of bulk every week.
Sheesh.
I mean, she's got to do
Good for
something.
her.
Hey. You like to sit around and eat bonbons and watch movies?
Not and let Jean know about it.
The dead giveaway when he comes home and there's nothing done.
Tell him you felt sick that day. Jean, you got to ease up on Tori.
I know, I'm rough.
Cracking the whip too hard. It is weird. I will say tonight not having Caden nor George on. It's the first time in a while.
Yeah. What are they doing? They're slacking tonight. Huh?
Slacking off, I guess. I don't know. I figured like last time George said he wasn't going to be on, he came on anyway, which there's probably a pretty good chance he might do that tonight. I don't know. I don't know what he's actually. He
I thought he was commenting a minute ago.
He probably told me and I forgot. Was he commenting?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought it was him. It wasn't.
Nah. So are you going? I know there's some people in the chat. Are you going to Atlanta BrickCon?
Yes, yeah, I'm going. This will be my second year to go. I went last year for the first time, and before that, like Brick World Chicago is the only Lego convention I've ever been to. So I was like, ooh, a new Lego convention is a little bit closer to me. So I was like, I'll definitely check it out. And I had like the best time last year. Like it surprised me how nice the venue was for Atlanta. Like, I mean, it rivals Chicago for like just the nice hotel, the convention center itself, and everything, and just like this nice chill vibe there. Like I had a great time. So yeah, I'm definitely going again in like less than a month. So I'm super stoked for that, and I have a lot of building to do though. Lots of building.
I switched mine up. I'll be going down there for that Saturday, but I won't be displaying. I was supposed to be displaying with Caden, but the guy, I only work with one other guy, and he quit and went to another job. So it's just me, and it being that close, I didn't even want to ask.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Well, I'm glad you're still going. You know, finally can meet in person.
Yeah, I should be down there. I think. When did Sean from ACOPS just be coming down that Saturday morning too?
Yeah, I think he's maybe getting there Friday night or something like that. But yeah, he's staying like for a day, I think, as well.
Yeah, I'm trying not to get a hotel. I'm trying to just like go down there and then leave and turn around and come back.
Mm-hmm.
But that is like a 4-hour drive, so
4 hours for you. Okay.
Yeah.
What day?
That's not too bad. Could be worse.
Saturday, February, the first weekend in February.
Yeah, it's the 7th, I think, 6th or 7th.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, it's like a 7-ish hour drive for me, so it's not that bad.
And where are you at again?
Louisiana.
Oh,
What part of Louisiana?
West Monroe.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not originally from there. My wife is from there. So, but once we got married, I moved there. But yeah, West Monroe, Louisiana.
So yeah, Tori's mom's in Tallulah, which is right before you get in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she works for the city of Richmond.
Okay. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've lived there a couple of years now, but I really like it. I mean, it's a smaller town, but it's nice.
Yeah, but if you'd have been there 10 years earlier, you could have hung out with the Duck Dynasty crowd.
Right. Yeah, I know. I mean, I still see them around. Like, you go to the restaurant, they're hanging out. You know. Yeah, definitely didn't get on the craze of Duck Dynasty when it was most popular.
I don't think a lot of people did. A lot of people did. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not really sure why.
I enjoyed watching the show and everything. I thought it was fun. Love the characters on there, but yeah, you'll see them just like you go to like Texas Roadhouse or whatever. You'll see maybe one or two of them eating.
They used to have their own restaurant at that shopping center just south of 20.
Yeah, it's not there anymore, huh? I don't think it is.
I don't think it's their place anymore.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Heck, it's hard to find Cajun food in that part of Louisiana now.
Yeah, we used to have
All the good places are gone.
the melting pot.
You got to go more south.
There's gumbo pot in Vicksburg that was phenomenal. There was the dock up in it was on one of the Oxbow Lakes north of between Tallulah and Monroe, but north.
Okay.
Delhi, north of Delhi.
Okay. Yeah, I know Delhi.
It was good. When we go, we didn't this time, but when we go, sometimes we take the 4-hour down and 4-hour back day trip to Scott, Louisiana.
I've never been to Scott, Louisiana.
The only reason we go
Boudin
was
balls.
Boudin
baby.
balls.
Boudin
No,
balls.
yeah.
The best Boudin balls in the world are at Billy's Boudin in
Oh
Scott.
my God.
Okay. I'll
We
keep that in
we
mind.
bring back a whole cooler full for us and friends.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Still would
good.
never drive that far just to get to it.
Oh,
It must be that good though.
Yeah.
they are.
They're good.
They are so good.
I used to have a buddy that would call me up at like 11 o'clock at night and be like, "What are you doing?" Sitting around the house. Have you ate dinner yet? I'm like, "Yeah." He'd be like, "Oh, well, do you want to eat again? We're going to." I'm like, no, not really, but I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
What I know in the theme tonight we're going to be talking about the best Star Wars mocks of 2025. Is there something in the talk besides y'all's, of course, in 2026 that you're really hoping to see?
That someone else is building at the moment?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm trying to figure out like other people starting.
I was about to say because all the big boys are in y'all's group.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of my buddies are doing the boy in the Boyo collab. That's like their main focus is building something from Naboo this year. Lego Star Wars wise, I can't really think of like what's like big projects that people are working on. Like there's no like big, like at least on like YouTube wise or like Instagram, there's like no like big mock series or anything going on at the moment that I can think of. I know I don't know if you're familiar with, I think I've had his stuff on before, but was it Hapolite? I can't say his freaking name.
Oh, Hypolite, yeah.
Yeah. He's having like a Rogue One series going on at the moment where he's showcasing all his different
I was gonna say I
think
just
he's
seen
builds.
the build he did with them getting Urso off the ground, where
Yes.
it looks like it's in the back, like the back quarter of like a clone tank.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, he's releasing like I think like once a week or something like that. I think he has like 12 builds. That's what I'm probably most excited about, seeing the rest of his builds, because he does a phenomenal job. I've yet to actually meet him, but yeah, he does a great job. So that's probably the pick I'm going to choose with.
Anybody that builds 12 mocks a mock every week, I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, no, I mean he's been building it for a long time. He's just releasing it weekly now. Yeah.
Because we used to have Battlefield Bricks that would release a mock. He would literally build one every week just for our stream, and I don't
That's
know
crazy.
how he do it. It takes me. I mean, well, my biggest problem, like the wall I showed you, I built that thing 4 times before I was like happy with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I feel like once I have something built, it takes a lot for me to actually like try to take it apart and like redo it again. I'm usually like try to form it the right way, and even if I don't, I'll change it later on through the build. But yeah, because I guess I'm not that patient to go back and redo it again.
The big thing that I kept changing was all the rainbow brick inside the support.
Okay.
Because I didn't want it to I kept trying to do it with the least amount of pieces being used possible.
Okay.
I mean, this chunk right here.
That looks chunky right there. Yeah, it's heavy. Yeah, it's dense.
So I don't know. That's something I've always tried to do is all my good ideas come after I build something.
Yeah.
Like I'll build something and be like, dang, why didn't I do it this way?
Mm-hmm. I love building like snot like that. That's like one of my favorite things to do now is just build big snot rock work or whatever. So yeah, I think that looks dope.
Yeah, I thought I really was gonna I don't know. I thought about doing like a Geonosis. I thought with the dark orange because I have a ton of it, and I really like the way it looks. I thought about doing nothing with Clone Wars whatsoever. I thought about doing a sequel mock just to
I've always thought about doing a sequel mock because I actually like the movies for the most part.
But crate's been overdone.
There's just not too many things. Yeah.
Mayo said a weekly mock is difficult. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how people do it. I'm gonna mute real quick while I take this next bag out.
Yeah, like even doing I try to stay away from it now. Like even doing a mock, like a weekly mock build series is tough. like because there's always something that's going to get in the way of you building like that's how I like really started my channel, is doing like weekly mock build series, but now I just can't do it anymore. If something's going to happen or I'm just too busy and I can't get enough progress done, and then I feel bad. So I think like having a update every couple weeks is probably good.
See, that's like the
weekly
thing
stuff
that I could never get is like, how do these people that do a weekly update, like, what do you do for a living? Like how,
Yeah.
like, once you get off work and you go home and then you like spend time with your wife and you eat dinner, it's like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's a constant grind. Yeah, if you try to do it. Luckily, like for me, like I work for myself, so I can make time, whenever I want to try to build something. So that really helps.
So what do you do?
So it's actually pretty interesting. So it does revolve around Lego. I started this business in 2019. It's called the Brick Truck. I do mobile Lego parties and events. So I do like birthday parties and yeah. So I do that every week. It's a lot of fun.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love it's been great. Like I love seeing kids, get excited and being creative, and parents have a great time with it. So like I have over like 50,000 pieces inside, and they're all like really nice and organized and everything. So kids go in, they get all their pieces they need. Usually like maybe there's a theme or a challenge with it. They go, build a city, whatever. They get all their pieces, they get all their figures. We have like a big minifigure wall inside. And then there's also like a build a minifigure area in the truck as well, where you can go in and build your own figure. It's like party favors and stuff. So yeah, that's what I actually do for my main job. So everything I do really revolves around Lego, which is cool, but it's a blessing. So I have a great time with it.
I guess I never knew that. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. That's what I've done that, yes, for 6 years now.
How many times have you had to
7.
steal pieces out of your truck to build a mock?
I've done the replacement. You'll sometimes like after I got done doing Geonosis, I resorted them back, and like a bunch of dark orange got put into the truck because I didn't need dark orange anymore. So yeah, you'll see that, like you see whatever project I'm doing at the moment kind of reflects the pieces inside. So it's like have a lot of brown in there now still, because once I did my Kashyyyk mock like years ago from that tree, but no, it's always a good time.
That's pretty cool. That's definitely an idea I've never, like I love that build a mini or bricks and minifigs do the birthday parties. I love that.
Yeah.
I've never really thought about, I guess, anything anybody else could do. So that's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I
Richard, is that where Haley's doing your birthday this year?
Yeah, she's gonna rent Kennedy truck.
I'm gonna drive up there.
I was gonna say, how much is the charge to drive 6 hours?
Oh gosh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, man, that's probably the farthest I've driven is like 6 hours for a party or event.
If Richard, for Kennedy to get to you for a party, it's 12 hours.
Oh, well.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's crazy.
Tori's mom is between 10 and a half and 11, depending on traffic, and you're an hour from her. Yeah, 45 minutes. You're 45 from her.
Well, the good thing is that if Haley's paying for the party, doesn't matter to me.
There you go.
Technically, I guess it still does come out of my account or somewhat my pocket in one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
We buy Lego, Pokemon, and go to Disney every year. We can't afford anything else.
Right? Yeah. Did you see, speaking of Disney, did you see that they're changing the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge to original trilogy themed now?
Yeah, and they're also they showed a thing. The Disneyland is revealing it. So we're not going to Disney until October. So everything normally gets released at like Disneyland or something to see.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot more walk around characters. That they're like Luke is one of them now, instead of Rey and Kylo.
Yeah,
So
Darth
they're going to be
Vader.
doing all that. Yeah, Darth Vader's always been there. He's just not walking around. He's one of those
Okay.
ones that like you stand in line to meet type thing.
Gotcha. Yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting that they're making that change now. I mean, I feel like it's good for like the overall like fan base. Like more people, know about the original trilogy than the sequel. So I think it just kind of shows that they're kind of like fully trying to get away from the sequels, perhaps, and they probably, I bet they regret, going so like hard, like into making a sequel, like Planet and
That's what I was about
everything
to say.
else.
Like, I don't. So, have you ever been to Disney World?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I've been to Galaxy's Edge.
In Galaxy's Edge, all the shops 100% could stay like they are and still be any part of, trilogy you want.
Yeah.
That's no big deal. The X-Wings are kind of like whatever. I know that there's Poe's there. It's black.
Yeah.
There's the blue one. The blue one kind of goes with the Rebels, but that's something that can be easily painted if they need to. But like when you have Kylo's the ship sitting there, I forgot what it's called.
It's so like the is it Epsilon? No, is it Tie? No, I don't know. I can't remember the name.
It's like
TIE.
It's like one of the TIE
Echelon.
Yeah.
Echelon. There you
go. But it's like that's one of those things that they could always move or do something with, or like in this case, I don't know if they'll leave it there.
Did you hear what they said about the ship? Actually, they said it's all. I guess they're retconning it in a way. They said it's always been an Imperial. It's like it was a Imperial ship before the First Order used it, so they're just kind of retconning it. So
they're basically like you never seen this happen type thing.
Yeah, it's like it was an Imperial ship before the First Order ship. So, which is fair enough. It has like I always thought it was strange. It was like not in the First Order like color scheme. Like it's in the Imperial color scheme with the wings and everything and the gray.
I was about to say it is.
That works.
It does have like a lot of gray to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like it looks. Obviously, it's not like a regular TIE fighter, but it's the same like Imperial TIE fighter color scheme. So that'll be interesting to see. I guess you'll be. I guess they're doing it at Disneyland first. Who knows? They're going to do it at Disney World.
The big thing that's coming to Disney World is they are repainting the castle back to the color it was in the 70s.
Oh, really? What color is that?
It's like it's actually this color. It's like a palish pink.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like
the
Lego set is colored this way.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually like this color.
Oh, really?
You're not going to be able to really see it on there. Yeah, it's like a palish pink color. The first year we went down there, they had repainted it for the 50-year anniversary of Disney World. And the second year we went, it was painted much more like vibrant gold and blue.
Okay.
And now we're going back and they're painting it again. So ironically enough, we're going to see this thing in 3 different colors.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know they repainted it that often. I thought they just did the Disney 100 thing.
The Disney 100 is when they had it like gold and vibrant.
Gotcha.
But yeah, they've got, like Hoarder just said, Disney finally tired of losing. Disney has money.
Yeah, they're getting your money every year, so.
Yeah. I do know that, have you rode Smuggler's Run?
Mm-hmm.
The one where you're in the Millennium Falcon?
Yes.
That's getting redone now to be Grogu and Mando.
Yeah.
And the sequence is going to be different.
That'd be cool to experience that. At least they're changing it up for the movie. I think it comes out like right before the movie when they're going to change it. So,
and
that'd be pretty dope.
Star Tours is apparently they've already got them, but they're changing to where the planets you go to are going to be different. And on Star Tours when you like crash land in the like fallen First Order destroyer, I guess it's an Imperial destroyer.
Yeah.
And like you crash in there and the guy's like looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently you're going to crash somewhere in Tatooine versus Jakku.
Oh, there you go. I'm like averagely excited for Mandalorian and Grogu, but I'm so excited to go back to the movie theaters and watch a Star Wars movie. I think just that fact alone, like it's been 6.5 years since once that get to that point since the Star Wars movie's been out. So I'm hyped. You guys
I mean,
watch
I
another
don't
one.
think Grogu's a bad series. I will say there was a lot of I was against it. Gene, have y'all watched Mandalorian?
We started it and got sidetracked on something else.
I hated how it always seems like he's babysitting Grogu, and Grogu gets him into crap that he has to get himself out of.
Fair enough.
But it's overall, I mean, it's a good show. I'm
Yeah.
one of the ones that like I hated the fact that they called the Book of Boba Fett the Book of Boba Fett. It should have just been like Mandalorian season 4.
Season 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically was a season 2.5. The Book of Boba Fett has some of the greatest like Star Wars moments in it, but yet also some of the worst.
When they showed the staff fight between between Boba Fett and the Tusken Raiders, like that was. So we were talking about this, and this is going to go like a little bit away from Lego, but it's still a lot to do with Star Wars.
Yeah,
I don't think that people realize, and you can go back and watch the streams. I know what I've said about like some of the lightsaber fights that I think are the best, but like the old school lightsaber fights were like 100% choreographed dance that just happened to like, I mean, it was sword fight, but it was choreographed. It was very well done. Whereas now it's just really like swinging and standing still. It's not as elaborate as what it used to be.
sure.
And the same thing with that series is when they did like the Raider fight and all that with that staff. It's like you're seeing a lot more thought go into it.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on the Acolyte lightsaber fights?
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it? Okay. Well, the show is pretty like like it's not good. But the saber fights in it, some of the saber fights are really good. I would at least watch clips of those if you want to.
Yeah, I can do that. It was one of those things that the show, I thought like episode 1, whenever it shows homegirl sneaking into there and like killing the Jedi, I was like, okay, you've got my interest. Like I'm in. But it lost its way with me. I don't know. I didn't enjoy what I seen out of it.
I didn't watch it when it was coming out. I watched it later. It's like, oh, fine, I'll watch it. And it was all right, but I still haven't actually finished Skeleton Crew either.
Skeleton Crew is a lot better of a show.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I'd watched like the first 2 episodes and I just never went back, which is kind of crazy for being such a big Star Wars fan and not going back to that. But I'll go back one day and watch it.
That I liked, which a lot of people are probably going to hate me saying this, but I liked that more than I did Andor.
Whoa, that's cool. Wow. I mean, I obviously haven't finished Skeleton Crew, so I can't say too much about it. But wow, that's crazy.
I'm not, just one of those things.
Yeah, I'm rewatching. So my wife has never seen Andor, so we're watching the first season right now, and I'm having such a good time with it. I can't wait to get season 2 with it for her to watch it. And she's always been like ever since we've like started dating and stuff. She's been a Star Wars fan, but now she's like actually, she's getting into the books. Like she's a big book reader, so now she's reading a bunch of the Star Wars books and stuff like that. So I'm making her a real fan now, and it's pretty exciting. But yeah, we're rewatching Andor at the moment, and yeah, it's so good. It's definitely the best Star Wars show, at least in my opinion.
Haley had never been into Star Wars and never really watched it. So I wanted to get her to watch it. So I started with like episode 1 and like was going to watch it in order.
Yeah.
And we watched episode 2. And so far, I kept asking her after every episode, like, what did you think? Who was your characters? Your favorite characters? She hated episode 1 and 2. And because of the politicalness of it, like it was a lot of characters at once that she had no backstory on. So I kind of get it. And she just kept talking about like how she loved Jar Jar. Jar Jar was her favorite. And then that's when they dropped episode 3 in theaters for the anniversary. So we went to theaters to watch it, and the whole time I'm just like staring at her. I'm like, wait till she finds out who Anakin is. Wait till she finds out who Anakin is.
Nice.
Because the scene like where he drops his lightsaber, or the lightsaber comes out, and he starts like slaying the kids. She's like jaw dropped, like what the hell?
That,
I was
my
like,
wife had the same reaction. She like
you
never.
have
She
no idea yet. But
yeah.
it's
She never saw Star Wars before we watched it, and she like was going like she's like what? I think she started crying. I think she had like a reaction. So
so funny. All
good
the people
times.
that were in the theater were like, "Spoiler warning."
That's funny.
But yeah, I wish she was a little more into it. I think that she would enjoy it more. Like she really liked Game of Thrones. I don't know if you've seen that, but
No.
that, in my opinion, it was really hard to follow. If you like, all the characters in there have like weird names. It's kind of like Star Wars. They all have weird names to pronounce. They're all from different planets or different areas that you have no idea where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, I don't know, but she really liked everything down to like a T with Game of Thrones. So I wish that she would give Star Wars a time of day. But it's also kind of hard for me to ask her to sit down and watch like 4, 5, and 6 when it comes to like the theatricalness of it after she's seen 1, 2, and 3, because it gets much worse with CGI and everything else. And
yeah, that's very true. Like that's why when I made she's my girlfriend at the time when we watched them, she would watch them the first time. We did 4, 5, and 6 first, and then went 1, 2, 3, and then 7, 8, 9.
see, like I feel like that would have been easier because you get like the like crappy one, not the crappy ones, but like the crappy CGI out of the way.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that is not the route I chose. The only reason we watched them in the order we did, honestly, was because the fact that it was coming out in the theater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That worked out good then to watch it like that.
But she doesn't have an interest in it, so
Yeah,
which I get it. There's plenty of things that she watches that I don't want anything to do with.
Yeah.
We tried to get Gene and Tori to watch Star Wars, but they won't. Oh, he's muted.
Yeah.
Way to go, Gene. I think I'm missing a piece in this set, and that really, like, every time I do a big set, there's always a piece.
Missing something.
I can do a small set with like 20 pieces, and it's right every time.
We're off mute. Sorry. She had a good deal with dogs.
The old doggies.
3 of them.
You have 3. Yeah,
3
I
bees.
have 2 right now, but I have 10 cats. A lot of cats.
Oh, Lord. I'd have a dead husband.
Yeah, I'm allergic. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the day she comes home with a cat, I know she's trying to get rid of me.
She did ask to borrow Subi, and I didn't understand why.
Thanks, Richard. That was a secret.
I would love to see someone try to get my cat into a crater car. He's weird enough as it
I
is.
can do it.
What?
I can get Subi into a Crater car.
Really?
After you die.
No, I mean, just getting the cat into the crate or the car, that's easy.
Yeah, but not if they don't like the crate.
Oh, wait, but you mean alive.
Oh, yes, alive.
Alive. Oh,
I'm sorry, Richard.
If you killed Subi, you might as well go ahead and kill Vader because he's not going to make it without him.
It's funny because I remember when they were first introduced.
Yeah. If Vader, when we went to Disney and she had to go stay with her mom, or Vader had to go stay with her mom, when we came back, Vader, like, when he saw Subi, it was like they had been missing each other for years.
Oh.
That's good, though. That they get along.
And then they go right back to fighting each other. So,
they got that interspecies relationship going on.
yeah. They'll stare at each other from opposite sides of the room, wondering what's going on in each other's heads.
Be a short stare.
I was going to say, it's not much.
No, not for the cat. The cat's pretty. He's a little special. That'd be he's a little special. The elevator's there. It just doesn't work at all. That'd be the easiest way to say that.
Mm-hmm.
So now that we were talking a little bit before, and you said you're allowed to talk about it, what are you going on with the Boyo collab? What do you like?
Yes. Yeah. So anyone in the chat doesn't know, me and like several, I think 15 or 20 of us, there's a good bit of guys, in Empire Lug specifically, but also a couple other guys, they're not Empire Lug, but are building a massive Lego Star Wars Naboo mock, and it's part of the Boyo collab. That's the group name for this, and it's a very daunting task. As we started discussing this last Berkeley Chicago, we wanted to do something big for next year, and Naboo came up, and it's like, okay, let's do this, because the guys like Rich Boy J is kind of a notable name that's a part of it. A couple other guys, some other Lego YouTubers are in there as well. But at least for my section, at least, I won't talk about everyone else's section. But I'm doing the part of the big grass field battle that you see at the end of the movie. And my section, at least, is 24 gray base plates. So I finished one of the sections at one gray base plate today, actually. If you saw that, if you follow me on Instagram, I posted that on my story. So I have to do 23 more, and mine's just the hill of the Naboo plane section. I'm not even doing like the flat battleground. That's another person's job doing that. So, I mean, if everything goes right, it'll be one of the biggest Lego Star Wars mocks ever. I don't know saying it's biggest, but it's gonna be massive.
So I got a question to piggyback off of something you just said. Not last week, but the week before that, me and Caden talked about like collaboration. So I love to talk about like mock building on here. Like any Lego podcast, whatever you want to call this, you can get on. They all talk about sets that come out. Everyone knows that the realm that I'm in doesn't really. The Lego sets that come out are basing something off of the product that we love. But I'd much rather talk about like people's creativity and everything.
Yeah.
When it comes into this, right? Y'all all sit down. Y'all all have this idea. Y'all are going to say, all right, we're going to do this Naboo mock that's absolutely massive. How do you justify or come up with who does what?
So we actually, I forget who created it, but someone, I think it was Jay. He created like the whole entire layout of what we wanted to do. Like of course you got the main like palace and the city itself of Theed, and then of course you got a lot of the grass plains, you got the swamp area, and then you got the Gungan city of Oda Gunga or whatever it's called. So we already created the layout and everything, so all you had to do was kind of just pick what area you were most intrigued with and just claim it. So that's how we did it. So we already have everything. You already had everything, laid out. So just claim what spot you wanted to do and how much you were able to be a part of. So it was actually a pretty simple process. It is definitely like a challenge for like this big of a scale of a project to get people, involved and actually like make sure that they complete their area that's supposed to happen. I'm sure it happens with, all big collaborations, but it's definitely interesting to see how it's going to turn out here in the next couple months.
There's always somebody's homework that has to be done by somebody else.
Yeah, we've already had some instances where like, okay, this person's not going to be able to do this anymore, so other people have to take a little bit more workload, I guess you could say. But no, I'm excited. I'll be bringing part of the Naboo collab. Me and Blackwell Brix. I don't know if you've talked to him before or familiar with
Caleb.
him.
I know Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb. Yeah.
Yeah, Caleb's actually been on the show before too.
Has he? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Me and Caleb are bringing. Caleb's doing the flat like battlefield section, and I'm doing the hill section of Naboo. So we're bringing part of it to Atlanta, so you'll be able to see some of it there, Richard. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I've probably, so in the group that y'all have that like the Boyo collab, I've probably known Rich Boy the longest, which is I met. I don't know if you've heard the story about how. So me and him knew each other, or I met him through Brick Fair, Virginia, talking.
Mhm.
And then, like a couple of years ago, there was a guy who was selling a box full of nets. Me and Jay tried to get together and buy this like whole box.
Mhm.
And then there was an instance where some stuff kind of went down. I don't know if it became like drama or not, but some stuff came down at Brick Fair, Virginia, and I just kind of happened to be in the area it was at.
Mhm.
But I won't talk about that on here. Ask me later when we get off if you want me to tell you what I'm talking about. But anyway,
All
then I know Caleb pretty well. If David Hall
You shared a cell with him? Is that what you said?
do what?
You shared a cell with him?
Yeah, me and Caleb. I don't think Caleb would do well in prison. He just doesn't look like he would do that well. No offense, Caleb, but he doesn't look like he would do all of that well.
Yeah, I don't know.
It might be bad to say, but I don't know. Take it how you would.
No, Caleb's a good guy. He's a good guy. I stayed at his house last year before I went to Atlanta BrickCon and hung out with him for a little bit. So yeah, he's a great guy.
So like I know David with Solid Brick. I know Brick Wiz.
Yep.
I don't know who else would be in this that I may know.
Yeah. In the collab, unfortunately, I don't think David's not a part of it, nor is Brickwiz Matt. He's not a part of it either. But I'm sure they'll still be there to see it.
I know we got some more people in the chat. General Tron came, said that he had just finished seeing the Tron movie. And he said, as much as I couldn't stand Leto in Suicide Squad, he actually kind of redeemed his acting a little in Tron Ares, as much as I hate to admit it. Will said, I'm so done worried about sets. Buy them for the figs and use them for the parts for mocks. That's it. That's what Lego's all about. We got Brits Build 2064 in the house. And Will said, seriously, though, if you're never going to take it apart and mock, you may as well buy a model kit, a 3D, the third the cost, not 3D. A third the cost will be more screen accurate than any Lego set, but that's just me. I agree with that. I will go. We can let me finish these comments and we can use that to go into this next segment that me and Kennedy were actually talking about on Instagram. Tron said, I'm hardly even looking at Star Wars Lego Cobb Speeder, but nothing else at the moment. More interested in Dream sets and perhaps Ninjago. Ninjago's dropping straight fire.
They
I
are.
don't care what anybody says. Those sets, and they're sold out immediately.
Yeah, they're killing it.
Hoarder said, Tron, I got that new Mando battle pack, but nothing else till May is any good. Tron said, I'm liking the new figure Dragon Tales. I'm not sure what that one is.
I don't know. I don't know if it's some of the CMF or not. I know they're not dragons in there, but I'm not sure.
I don't like the animal CMFs.
You don't?
No. So somebody posted a picture of how much better they would have looked if the head was like a printed tongue.
Yeah, CPA.
Yeah,
Like
and I agree with that. I just think that I don't know. To me, those all belong in the pick a brick or build a minifigure section in stores for kids to do. I think that they're going to lose money creating them as a CMF.
It's fair enough. I'm definitely going to get a couple of them.
I want the alligator. I do want the alligator.
The alligator's a good one. I'm just a big animal guy in general, so I'll probably get a good bit of them.
They're not going to lose money on it.
Do what?
They're not going to lose money on it.
No. Lego, you're not going to lose money on anything, really. I mean, very few stuff. CMFs have always held their value. I actually have a CMF for Gene. I bought a blind bag from Brickmania, a year ago maybe, and it said that they had 3 random minifigs in it or 4 random minifigs, whatever it was. And I'm immediately I'm giving it to Gene to sell to his Bricklink store. I don't need it, but I got the Roman soldier. I had no idea this was like a $45 minifig.
Really?
I thought this was something they printed. And my buddy Frankie 117 Legion was over here, and he was like, "That's a CMF, but it's the Roman soldier CMF."
Oh yeah,
that's
we
nice.
sold one of those a couple weeks ago.
So, well, you got another one coming. Tron said some of the Ninjago figures are like dragon form with dragon tails. Absolute fire. I know what you're talking about now. The minifigs themselves have like dragon tails, and the ninja masks kind of look like dragon heads.
Oh, okay.
EMS said we bought extra of the alligators for our crocodile run mock. I keep wanting to say you said alligator and then crocodile, so it messed me up. Tron said still hanging in there, but I'm not going without a fight. Apparently, he is not feeling that well. But I'm going to go ahead and start showing these mocks and stuff because there's going to be something we get to that stops us, and it's kind of what I said I wanted to like go into. I don't know if Gene has seen all this stuff, but speaking of Ninjago, for right now, all the botanicals and Ninjago are double insider points. I think that started like Saturday, maybe. So
Yeah, I think so.
It's going to probably be ending sometime soon, which is ironic because we just bought the Peace Lily like the day before this sale started.
I haven't gotten them yet.
But it happens to all of us. I want this Ninjago set. I'm not really doing anything with any of the other ones. I know that Haley does want this cactus though. And remember, I always put these in from the worst to the best. I don't understand this. They're giving us a cat. We've had Simba. We've had Nala. I mean, not Nala. Pongo. Or not Pongo. What is his name? The 101 Dalmatian. So, like, I get what they're doing. We've had the cat. I just don't quite understand this one.
A little doggy, golden retriever.
Yeah,
I haven't really looked at this too much.
I don't know if this is actually going to be the build or if this is just something.
I think this is the build.
Does it keep going out on y'all's screen?
It did at the beginning. It's there now.
I was saying it keeps showing me that it's like loading on here, but that's the first time I think it's ever done that. Next up, we're getting one of the Lion Dance. We keep getting these like Asian themed sets. I don't think that they're bad. I just don't like this. Does nothing for me. It's pretty cool, but
interesting. Like two pieces in the front there.
You talking about the mouthpieces?
Yeah, the little mouth. Yeah.
I'm gonna put this all on the same. Let me put this on the same monitor. Is it still going out?
It's on the screen. It's not. Yeah, it's not going. It's not going out on our end. Maybe I think it might be a little laggy. I'm not quite sure.
I don't know. I know that Verizon had problems today, but I have nothing with Verizon, so I don't know.
Yeah, my internet went out today. It's like, what in the world?
Tron said, switch to white bricks, change the ears up, and add a round spot over the eye, and you have the target dog, or the one looking down at the record player. Nice mock. I think this is a very weird minifigure to put in books. Most people go after the figures in books. I think the one we got last year was Darth Maul.
I think it was it Emperor Palpatine? I think it was at least that was one of them. The Episode 9 Palpatine. That was. I thought
that's when we got the 20th anniversary Darth Maul.
Maybe so. I know we got the Darth Maul as well. I can't remember.
I don't know,
all the years mixed together.
Either way, this is very weird. I love how they keep throwing the land speeder. The land speeder's never going away. Speaking of stuff that never goes away, we're getting.
Hey.
Yeah. This one may be kind of cool. I'm waiting.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's interesting. I heard months ago that this might be a set, and so I was like, really, that's going to be a thing? And and Zelen Starship. I'm really curious what it's going to be. I know it's not Babu, but he's kind of has a little cult fandom. I feel like so. I think this is going to be interesting set. I mean, $70, 700 pieces, like right 10 cents per piece there, but.
I want to see what it looks like before I say anything, but I agree. I'm glad they're doing something new.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just glad we're getting a bunch of Mando movie sets.
Hopefully. Speed Champions come out with their 2026 wave. We already knew we were getting the Fast and the Furious Supra. But I want to skip this Ferrari and skip this BMW because we are getting the Ford Mustang Unicorn. I don't know if anybody knows what that is.
Yeah.
You know who Ken Block is?
Yep.
Ken Block had this like custom 1965 Mustang built that was all-wheel drive. It's a monster. It's crazy looking. We're getting a Lego release for it, and I think that's crazy. Ken Block died like 3 years ago. And it definitely left like a big hole in the automotive scene. But we are also getting a minifig with Ken Block being in it. The iconic Supra from Fast and Furious is becoming with Paul Walker. We also are getting a Ferrari 99P and a BMW M3 E30, which is cool because it's a 40th edition, and that car is not something new. It's an older car, like a 1991. So we'll see how that looks.
Dope.
Now on to some straight fire. Me and Kenny talked about this. I wanted this badge set, and I will be 100% honest. I did not know that you had to pre-order the set right away to get this, and I missed out.
Oh,
I'm
damn.
upset. I'm upset. I did not know that. I've already tried to buy this from 3 people, and neither one of them will sell it to me.
Dang.
I'm hoping, since it says Lego Insiders up top, that this comes out again. I know that it's not a nothing in here is custom pieces. It's all like there's no printed or anything, I don't think. These leaf pieces and stuff, I don't know if they're stickers.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I am going to try to get this, even if I just have to buy the stickers and then buy all the pieces separate.
Yeah. No, that's a cool little gift purchase.
Yeah. Next up, the Pikachu. This in the Pokemon that we got leaked. This is my least favorite. I get everybody saying the Mega Block one looks better. I get that. I do think that this thing's a lot bigger than what people are counting it for. I think it's like going to be double the size that the one that Mega Block said is. I mean, that right there is a 4x4 circle. So that's pretty decent.
It's pretty sizable. It's a decent size. Yeah, this one's my least favorite of the new sets for Pokemon, but I'm just not. I just wish they didn't do that stand. I'm just not a big fan of this lightning bolt stand. To be honest, I feel like they just should have did Pikachu and then like
the way
maybe
that
the
his legs
Pokeball.
are right here, I'm not sure if he can stand up on his own or not.
I think they show other pictures of him. At least he's standing or sitting next to the Pokeball, but I know you don't have to display him like that. So I don't know.
We're getting an Eevee. I think this thing is absolutely perfect, spot on. In the pictures, they show the tail wags and stuff like that.
Yeah, this one's a banger. I love this Eevee right here. I love all this like a great little parts pack right here. If you want them like a bunch of like different, curved like circular pieces for terrain or whatnot. I think it's really cool. Big fan of this one.
EMS said in the terms details, it says that there will be some available when it comes out in stores on February the 27th. Well, EMS, if you happen to get one or you don't want it or whatever, I'm going to try my best to get one, but we will see. I will probably be going to Greensboro that day to hopefully get this. Next up, we're getting a mini Pokemon Center. This is going to be something you buy with insider points. This says it releases February 27th also, which is pretty cool. This is the 30th year anniversary for Pokemon. I know that they're going to be doing a lot more this year, but with this right here, I'm not really disappointed in any of these sets.
Mm-mm.
And then comes the banger. I absolutely love this. I cannot believe that they sold, 30 million copies of this?
I don't think it was 30 million copies. I think it was I think they made people were doing the math, like $30 million dollars off of how much they sold. But I don't remember how many it was, but it was like 650 times however much they needed for the pre-order to sell out.
I don't know, but they sold out. That's
yeah, they sold out.
This thing is pretty hefty. I mean, it's great, sizable.
No, it's a beast.
I love how you also can display these without the stand. A lot of people are saying that they don't like when the stand separates because you can see all the gray in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not displaying this together, why do you need the stand anyway?
Yeah, true. Like Yeah, I'm a big fan. Like I love all the color in this set. It looks so good. And I'm big like number one, I love was it Blastoise? That's like
Yeah.
my favorite there with the water. I think that looks personally the best. And also and I think honestly people are kind of dogging on the Venusaur. I like this Venusaur. I love like the flower on top. They did a great job with that.
I like
And
all of them. I don't think any of them
yeah.
look bad.
No, I don't. I really don't think there's a weak link. Like they did Charizard very well, and then I like all the environments.
This piece right here, is it new? The curve right here? Or is that a windshield?
I think it just might be the windshield piece.
That's going to be big.
That's what I thought of when I saw that at least.
I guess it is a windshield piece because that right there is a 2x2. So yeah, that's big.
Yeah, no, this is sick. I probably will never get it to the 650. And I'm a Pokemon fan, but I'm just not like diehard, maybe like you, Richard. But I still think it's really cool.
I'm getting this. I don't know about the other ones. I'll probably get the Eevee just because. The wings are. It looks like they're built with a Technic frame, and it snaps in. They're probably, if not a fabric piece, they're going to be the.
It's a plastic piece.
Yeah, the plastic. I forgot what is it called plastic on Bricklink and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Mason Perez says meow meow.
Okay.
Now to get into this is something that me and Kennedy got with. I asked him what he thought the theme for the week should be. He said that he wanted to go over or would like to go over the best Star Wars mocks of 2025. Some of this stuff I have brought, did not realize that it was only built in 2025. Some of it I didn't realize the size of it because I only had certain pictures of it. But I have brought this, and this is amazing.
Yeah, this was at Brookwood, Chicago this year, and the Bobola guys did a fantastic job kind of creating their own lore and everything. This is like their own original planet, which I think is like a super cool idea. I'd love to do that one day. Like make a big collab of your own Star Wars planet. But I love just like the I can't say that word, juxtaposition of the Imperial like area, and then you got like their own like little city natural area on the right side. Like they did such a cool job, and the color scheme being like nougat or medium nougat and like the olive green.
It's not something you normally
cool
see.
Stuff. No. Yeah, really pops.
I got a ton of pictures of it.
Oh, good.
So like the explosions are done perfect. I love this little like transport vehicle they have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything's custom built. Like that's like a custom hover tank there. I think the Imperial base is super well done.
I also love how they didn't overkill it with the Greebling on the outside either.
Yeah, I think it's like the perfect amount of like Greeble going on and studs on the side.
Andrew said my mock is not Star Wars. Yeah, Andrew has the only mock tonight that's not Star Wars.
Okay, let's go.
This when I first saw it, I was like, "Dang, that's a pretty cool Republic tank tank." But,
yeah, fighter tank. Yeah, it's an Imperial version. And yeah, the overall detail, like the bordering, they did like some crazy cool stuff with the techniques with like rocks and stuff on the side. You can't really see it right here, but yeah, they did a lot of like stuff that you could just put like a regular border, but no, they went kind of above and beyond.
That's really hard to do.
Yeah,
that takes forever. I love the sniper.
Yeah, I got the rebels infiltrating this Imperial base. Got the battle.
That's smoke's perfect.
Yeah, I love that effect. So the ice cream pieces there. It's always a good one. Got some downs.
I want to know how they got his head to sit to the side. Like, what's underneath that?
Probably nothing. I bet it's just sitting there.
Sitting there.
Yeah. And this is kind of similar to what you might be doing, Richard, I guess with like the purple leaves and stuff with Onderon a little bit. I know you said translucent, you're going to use some translucent purple pieces, but kind of get some Onderon vibes.
The only leaves you can find or plant pieces in like a purplish color are these and the small ones. are there. I think that both those colors are called lavender, and
Yeah,
then
the lavender, yeah.
the leaf pieces that I found in the translucent purple, which are the fern pieces.
Oh, the fern. Yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing those. Oh yeah, once we start getting more into the
There's
native area, you can see all the rock work on the side there with like the stone going into the dirt. I love
They
that.
put a lot of work into this.
And it's a bunch of younger guys that came together to do this. At least younger than me, and it's really impressive.
That was cool.
I love how every Star Wars mock has like an Akbar somewhere, or at least that's what we call them. Oh, we lost Kennedy.
Uh-oh.
Verizon struck his house.
I really like they almost look like Lord helmets walking in. I did drop a piece. I'm gonna grab it real quick before I forget, because you know how it goes. But I do think that they did a really good job with this mock. I know I've showed it before, but like I said, for Kennedy to call it out and say it was one of the best Star Wars mocks of 2025, that really shows some things. I would love to get into doing a big collaboration like this with a bunch of people. I think it would be really hard to orchestrate.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, Tron, there's got to be no head on the inside. Like I said, I think it would come down to the so-and-so was supposed to do this and he didn't, so I had to do it. Or I know for Brick Fair, Caden was actually doing a collab with some people, and their borders didn't match up because one of the guys didn't follow the rules that they had set.
Well, that would suck.
So Caden had to redo some of the borders while he was there. So I don't know. There's a bunch that goes into it, and then I don't know if it's got Kennedy back.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm using my phone here, and my sister called me.
Oh, you're fine.
It's kind of ruined everything.
I was just telling them that's like I would love to do a mock like this, like just be a part of something big.
Mm-hmm.
But I always fear, just like what I was telling you earlier, of like one person not doing or not pulling their weight. Caden, when we were at Brick Fair, was a part of a big collab, and there was a couple people that didn't follow the rules on the border, so the border didn't match up.
Oof.
Like stuff like that, I always like fear.
Yeah, that's why communication is so important with stuff like that. You know, just double and triple checking, like, yeah, the border and, you know, the height of everything.
It has to go like this. It can't go any other way.
Right. Yeah.
Me, I got a buddy. He's actually in the lug that I'm in. He's the big dog in it. He's going to be doing this Star Wars thing with me. I'm not really sure what we're going to try to split up or break up, or him do this, him do that. I told him that I'm going to be using the Brick Vault. I forgot the correct name of it. Is it called the Warpath? It's the droid ship. The droid gunship.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's droid gun. Yeah, I gotcha.
I'm going to be using Brick Vault's version of that.
Yeah, no, they have a great model there.
I am not a vehicle designer at all.
Oh, neither am I. That's not my my field of expertise at all.
I can do terrain all day, but not that. But to go along, and I was saying that for you to think that these mocks are, you know, the best of Star Wars, I mean, they have to be of what was done this year. Now, there's a lot of mocks that not everybody's seen, but I mean, these things are extremely cool.
Yeah, no, like I love the little village or whatever you have going on over here. So many cool like little storytelling points. Like you can tell like the Empire is starting to, they're coming
Yeah,
in.
I'll say I love this, although they all remind me of like Lord Helmet.
Well, yeah, you just got the regular Imperial Army troopers there from you see those guys in Andor and stuff.
Yeah. Panzer said that's how all collabs go. The end goal tends to make many over ambitious. It's fantastic when it does work though.
Yeah.
And Tron said clever positioning. I've had to do that with a build I did in studio, but it wasn't a head on an axle connecting to a cone. It was one of the small Ice Planet wheels because studio doesn't recognize the connection. Studio is kind of hard to do some stuff like that with. I love how Homeboy's just getting jacked up against the wall.
Got the KT unit just choking them. That's crazy. And yeah, right here you can really see that rock detail.
Yeah.
Going in the side there. Yeah, the terrain is just so nice with this one.
There's a pretty bright picture, and it has LEDs. It's lit up.
Yeah, all like the lights are lit up and everything. Definitely an awesome original Star Wars creation. It just goes to show you don't have to make something, you don't have to make something like canon or something from the movies. You get to make something really cool in the Star Wars universe.
I still have thought about like just keeping the rock wall and saying that it's going to be something of my own, just because like I don't know. The next Star Wars mock that I do will be Imperial and it will be my own.
Yeah, I think like stuff like the Imperial stuff, since there's like, I mean, there's countless Star Wars worlds, so like that, I feel like you can make your own stuff easily and just have your own storyline.
I kind of, I don't know. I really wanted to use Grievous, so I kind of put myself in a position. But next is by the Hypolite Bricks. This is a Cloud City. I think that I've showed this one before. I watched him build this through his like YouTube journey.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is pretty dope, and it's a lot bigger than what people think it is. And there's something in this that I think Gene is going to enjoy once he actually sees it. I don't think many people catch it when they first look at it, though. But this thing's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Check this out, Gene.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
You're on mute.
Good, you didn't hear all the cuss words I was using. That said, looking out the window at the city, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, all the like the ratio of
Yeah, the micro scales, all right.
No, that's so creative there, and there's so many small details in this that really make this Cloud City, like you usually don't see like many Cloud City mocks, and this really like shows a different way you could build this and with a lot of detail. Yeah, I think he just did a great job. Like I would personally like never think to build something like this, like from Cloud City, just like multi-layered, all these different rooms. Like this is like a bedroom or something. I don't really know what's happening here, but
I thought it was like the master bedroom.
Yeah, it's bed right under the window.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I guess this is supposed to be like a computer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love how that kind of looks like Leatherface's on TV.
You got a closet. Yeah, you have a closet there on the side. You got like clothes hanging.
Yeah, right here.
Mm-hmm.
That also seems like it's the elevator too, though. But I guess the elevator's back here.
Oh, maybe so. I don't know.
Yeah, because you walk down the steps.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Here's the next floor.
Yeah, little dining room. The
I got
bar.
a droid is the back there making them drinks.
Mm-hmm.
You have a drink fair?
Yeah, see? The drink door.
Yeah.
Are the
No,
chrome
you can
cups?
it.
Those have to be custom, right?
I'm not sure.
The chrome
Gene.
cup.
Yeah. Do those exist?
Let's go find out.
I wonder if they're done by the Chrome Block Shop or whatever. Because I have some pieces from a car that they done.
Yeah, I love the windows on the side too, showing that kind of light blue color, showing the outside of Cloud City there.
Yeah. All the stuff that's in Windows in this is done like perfect to a T. I don't think anybody could have done it better.
Yeah, no, he absolutely killed this one. Yeah, I love the food, like the ice cream or whatever is going on in there. The chandeliers.
It's
Even
funny that
like
he used lightsaber hilts for the chandelier too.
yeah, right. Even like in like there's like the shelves in that right next to the stairs, like different objects and stuff.
Andrew said it's
That's
on
awesome.
Brick Owl.
Oh,
And then the final layer, which you can obviously tell somebody is being held up and kidnapped,
yeah,
possibly.
yeah, it's not going good. Yeah, even more of that aspect ratio
Yeah.
going there. No, just a super creative Cloud City mock. I thought it was definitely when I was going through like yesterday, like what are the most notable Lego Star Wars mocks this year? Like this one came to mind. Then obviously got the cloud cards on top.
Have
So
you?
Richie, those cups are $3.50 a piece used.
But they do exist in Chrome.
Yeah, chrome silver.
Dang,
Came in 6 different sets.
really?
Yeah. I'm looking to see when.
I mean, Lego hadn't done Chrome in a while, so it's got to be pretty. I want to say early 2000s.
Came in the Good Fairy's bedroom in 2000. Stella and the Fairy 2000. My Place 1998. Bounty Hunter Pursuit 2002.
Okay.
Birthday Accessories 1998. And Andrea's Picnic Lunch 1998. So it's like they skipped a year. They did 98, 2000, and 2002.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I got a bunch of close-ups. I did, Gene, I almost text you to figure out where this tile's from.
Is that a tile or like a
On the
window
floor?
piece?
I believe it's a printed tile.
Oh,
It is, and that one's not that old.
No, they put them on Lego's Pick-a-Brick not too long ago, I believe.
yeah, that's dope.
Everything in this mock should be Lego. I don't think any of this is custom.
No, I feel like
Richard,
I feel like he's pretty.
Richard, you know, we were talking about how my store's the one to go to when you can't find a piece.
Yeah.
We used to have that silver cup in stock.
Did you?
We sold it on October 7th.
It could have went to this guy.
Yeah, maybe so.
I wish you had another one. I would take one just because. Now my goal for this year is going to be to find a chrome cup.
My toy's got about 600 pounds more to go through.
Oh, that's cool. He, like lit up the back there.
Yeah. I love the George Costanza hair too.
Yeah.
Yeah, even like the little greebling on the side there, as you saw, is super is super cool. You know, trying to at least get some variation there for the border per se.
It's funny how you just dump a bunch of gray out. You're like, all right, let me grab this.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So Art Trooper Studios did this Star Killer base. I only have 2 pictures of this, and it's very far away, but you can see how big this thing is.
Yeah. So the guy who made this, his name is Sean, and I feel like he's kind of like newer to the space. At least I haven't really seen too much of his stuff until like recently, and he's really like making some awesome stuff. As you see here, he completed a Star Killer base mock, which me personally, like that's like my dream mock, just to build a big Star Killer base one day. That's why I still collect first order figures for that reason. So once I saw he was doing this, I was like, okay, I have to stay up to date with this. And obviously, Rich Boy J made it like the most incredible Star Killer base. But I think Sean here, our trooper, did a great job, representing this again. And like the custom turrets you see on the side there, everything, like all the custom vehicles, of course, all the troopers you have there, and then the podium itself and the rock work in the back is just extremely well done. And I'm very excited to see this right here.
I would love to see or know the parts and have them just to build one of those turrets.
Yeah, there's some beefy turrets right there. Like there's a lot of parts that go into that.
Yeah, even the one Jay had that he built,
Mm-hmm.
I would just love some of the like stuff that they did off that. Like everything Jay does is great. We know that.
Oh yeah.
But this is pretty crazy. I think I got one more picture actually at a show.
Okay.
It's a little better, but the whole ground is built sideways.
Yeah, the majority of it, yeah. I think except for obviously the men standing up on the plates there. But yeah, a lot of it's built like sideways with a lot of different snow techniques there. Really getting that more natural look, at least what we see in the film. He did like a great job depicting that. And then even you got like a lot of action scenes on the side there. He kind of based this off a little bit of the Star Wars Battlefront 2 map with like the Resistance invading. So I thought that was a really cool Easter egg as well. But yeah,
Which, ironically, if these people were up here, you could see that coming in, no problem.
I think they might have noticed it by now. I think they're and then a little outmanned, trying to invade at this, big, gathering right here. But yeah, I think he has some. I think there's a back end of like an interior and stuff. He's I don't know if it was with when he displayed it here at this convention, but I know there's like an interior. Of like inside Starkiller base as well.
Well, if I highly advise any mock that we're showing tonight anyway, or any night, go follow them. There is tons of videos on this.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, unfortunately, I don't like bringing videos in. I have to screen record them. Everything gets in the way, and I don't think it turns out as well as the pictures do. Yeah,
definitely go give him a follow. He's got some. He's like this Sean right here. He's in the Boyo collab for Naboo as well. So he's building a section. Yeah, so I'm really excited to see what he cooks up for the collab.
Y'all are going to be doing some work once it all comes together.
Yeah, no, it's going to be quite interesting. Like I'm super excited once we, get it all completed, hopefully, and, bring it together to the convention and, try to make sure everything matches up and whatnot. But because I've never been a part of something that big of collab either. So it's definitely exciting. It's an exciting time.
Just don't be the one to mess it up.
No, I got pressure on me. Like I was like, okay, please, I got to make sure I have my section done, looking good. I don't
make sure you're not in the section that you walk up first to see.
Yeah, mine's in the middle. So it'll be. I think I'll be okay.
Next up, Big Boy Brix Geonosis. I actually brought this last week, but instead of the ATTE, it was a gunship there.
Yeah. So the one you brought last week, you did for he brought to Brickworld Chicago 24, and this one he brought to 25. This is his like next step in his Geonosis mocks, and he just took this to a whole another level. I don't think I could ever build something so detailed like this. Like none of the shapes is like are square at all. Like it's all super like organic rocky looking with the dark orange and medium nougat. And some of the techniques, if you like look closer up, are pretty incredible. So I got to see this in person this year, and I was just like blown away. Or last year, I guess.
It's
kind of shows you what you can kind of do more with a Geonosis mock, not just for like me, for instance, making just a big battlefield, but now you can make some really cool like rocky terrain here.
I think it would be.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
I've always said it would be cool to do like small mocks like this on each planet.
Mm-hmm.
I've always, like how you were saying, Starkiller Base has been like your like dream mock.
Yeah.
Ironically, mine is always. Well, I don't know about ironic right word, but mine has always been Hoth. But I feel like Hoth is one of the most like overdone. So I've never even. I've got so many like Hoth rebels and like I have so many pieces for Hoth.
Yeah.
Especially with me getting done with the Battle of the Bulge mock, like snow is not a problem.
Yeah, you're ready for the snow once that time comes. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Hoth is such a dope. Obviously, it's like probably the most iconic battle in Star Wars. That's why it's done so many times. But yeah, maybe one day you'll get to it.
I mean, like I said, I've thought about it. It's just how do you make it different from what other
Yeah.
people have done?
Yeah. Do you have the UCS AT-AT?
I do,
Okay. Good.
but I wouldn't use it. I have a custom AT-AT that I've had for a while that I've been waiting to use.
Gotcha. Speaking of custom vehicles, there's a custom ATTE here.
Is this Brick Vaults?
I was gonna say it is Brick Vaults, but looking at it closer, it kind of looks a little different. I don't know if it is Brick Vaults. I think it is a different model.
I don't know. I wanted to build an ATTE for I could use it, I guess, in Onderon, but I've always wanted a custom ATTE. I actually took apart the 2 Lego ones I had in hopes just to build a custom one.
Okay. Gotcha.
I think it's one of the coolest vehicles.
Oh yeah, it's probably. I'm trying to think. It's probably my favorite walker.
The AT-AT is my favorite.
Yeah, it's that of the AT-AT. It's so tough. I mean, my favorite Lego set of all time is the UCS AT-AT. Yeah, it's tough.
That's
But yeah, it's dope.
But yeah, this rock work, all the little spires. I love so I'm going to be using all the Clone Army Customs droids.
Good.
And
Yeah,
I love
so good.
the little position of his shoulder being pushed out just a little. The same thing with the leg. I love that they have movable legs. It literally, I don't know why Lego hasn't just cut that mold right there.
I don't know either. Yeah, I have like 150 of those sand red ones, CAC ones, and then I have, I don't know, 30 of the tan ones.
I'll say I have about 20 tan ones, and I was under the impression that on Onderon they were all that dark gray color, and I almost bought 40 dark gray ones the other day.
Really? I think they're just regular tan.
Yeah, they are tan. They are tan. I didn't do it, but I almost did, and I would have been upset because I would have been not necessarily going to say stuck with them because you could always do something with them, but
right.
I would have had a lot of droids that I couldn't use in a mock that I'm trying to build, which is an issue. Next is Chris Productions. I have not seen this one. I didn't know this one existed. Gene, what do you think of this?
Holy crap.
You see the Lego set on the right there.
It is not a correct picture of a mock at a convention if you don't include the drink.
Yeah.
This has got a bonus snack pack. Nobody included the snack
Cliff
pack.
Bars.
Yeah, nobody usually includes the snack pack, but you always have like a water bottle or a Pepsi bottle or something in the background.
That's scale. That gives it scale.
No, this thing is like crazy. I didn't even know. Just by Chris Production, I didn't know Chris was working on this, but all of a sudden, like, posted this massive. I don't know if it's minifig scale or not, but it's just freaking insane. Because he and another builder did like a like almost like perfect Scarif mock where he did the Citadel. I think he did that last year. So he just make another like large tower again, and it's insane. Like, obviously, there's not like. I don't think there's like too crazy of like actual techniques going on here, but just the pure amount of.
I was gonna say this is the size that gets it.
Yeah, the pure amount of pieces and just size, it just makes this. You got to go look at it. Especially they got the fog going here. I'm surprised the fire alarms didn't go off here.
Yeah, I'll say the next picture I have is just this to kind of give you even more scale. This was another one that there wasn't too many pictures of. There's tons of videos. And I don't know, is this the guy who actually built it? Is that Chris?
Yeah, that's Chris, yeah.
Let's say he done his work. That's people ask me all the time, like, how do you get that? How do you transport that? This would be one I'd be like, dude, I want to see you pack this thing up.
Right. Yeah, I wonder, like, I don't know if I assume it comes off in sections. I mean, you got to, but I just wonder how this comes apart. And I think it's just him that built it. I'm not sure if there was a collaboration with this, so for like a one-man builder. That's pretty insane.
This one I know is by Brick Z-Lab. Was it Z-Lab
Brick
official?
Labs.
Brick
Mhm.
Labs official.
Mhm.
How do you say that? Argo?
I don't know.
Argyle.
I don't know.
Argo? I don't know. But this is by far, out of everything we showed, this is my second favorite. My first favorite we've not
Ooh.
got to yet.
Okay.
This is very, very clean.
Oh yeah.
There's certain things that I will say, and it's like I tell people all the time, when we started showing these mocks, people were like, you're not criticizing them enough. I don't like telling people how their mocks look because I know that mine are crap to begin with. So, but I will say that, like, on the Starkiller base, the snow that got to me because it's just plates laid sideways. I wish they would have like done some different like a different build technique to actually show snow on top instead of just calling the color. The one that we seen with the made up Imperial planet, that one was pretty perfect.
Yeah.
But this I think is better.
No, yeah, this one's insane.
I absolutely love this build. Like this one, when you talk about like the stories going on, like you can literally tell everybody here is in a meeting. I love the fact they just got like rockets laying around. One of my favorite things in Star Wars builds is how everybody builds these crates different ways.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many, like I've looked and looked and looked because I want to add a bunch of crates. I know that they don't exist on Onderon like that. But like even even the drainage pipes, I guess that's what these would be called, to like drain the water if it rained off the top down into like the section down here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I think that this mock is absolutely perfect.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree. Like the building techniques you'll see on some of this is like I don't even know how they did it. Like I really had to stare and look for a while to figure out all the building techniques of this Imperial base. And then once you like get to the terrain of like the rock work, like look at that. Like that's from I know that certain things from Battlefront 2 at least, or from Battlefront, and that's such a cool custom little cargo piece there. I really love the color scheme for the terrain. They use like the sand green and olive green, and then you got like the snow and stuff. It's really nice. Yeah, you see right here. I mean, you got the dark tan, and I love how they did the snow. Like it's a lot of like very smooth, a lot of quarter tiles.
I wish that this is how they would have done it on Starkiller base.
Yeah, like I'm a massive fan. Like it looks like you like snow built up in like little mounds there. Like that's so awesome. And I believe this is, I'm not sure. I mean, this probably maybe a Star Wars world and the expanded universe, but this might be another, original creation. At least I've never seen or heard of this planet before.
The door is crazy.
Yeah, I would have just like put some bricks there and called it a day,
After learning how to build like brick built doors and windows and stuff,
Uh-huh.
it's the amount of detail that you can go in, and you realize that a door that's this big is this deep in the wall because you had to create the little like connection points to hold it all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's outstanding there.
Yep. More the terrain here. I love sand green as terrain. It's so nice.
And then it is open in the back.
Mm-hmm. Got a full facility inside.
The microphones pushed into headlight bricks to make them look like knobs and switches.
That's perfect. That looks like right out of the OT.
Yeah.
Of like a New Hope. That looks awesome.
And now
look at this rock work here.
I think I got an picture of that, but that right there is like it has so many things hidden in it. Like for one, they have these little wands.
Mm-hmm.
I am not sure what's on the tip of the wand to make it that like color. I'm thinking it's probably flex tube that's cut. But like they have a little rock piece here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they spared no expense with the details on this, the little cliff side.
Yeah, here it is. I'm guessing he's got mud all over him. He fell down the hill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's falling or something. Having a bad day.
Now this Honestly enough, I'll admit I know nothing about where this planet is or Jeddah. I don't know what this is.
It's from Rogue One.
This right here is my favorite mock out of the ones that you sent me. I
think it's my
believe
favorite as well.
in my opinion, this would take the cake on the best Star Wars mock of 2025. I mean,
This one was outstanding. Like
that's insane.
I absolutely like. Yeah, this is from Rogue One. You see a good bit of the movie, but they just like took the world and added so much like different world building to it, like that we don't really get to see. And this made by Brick Labs. They do such good like collabs and stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say it is on it. Funny that they have 2 different mocks in the top 25.
Yeah, they do. They just do such good stuff. Like I think it's mostly like I'm pretty sure it's like European builders, like overseas at least that do this. That are at least like this was displayed in one of the European conventions, and they just do it on a whole different level.
The fact that this thing is built up like it is, like I know you have to build in order for to transport stuff like this. So I know there has to be like a frame on the inside that this stuff connects to. But when I see mocks like this and like Starkiller Base that's in here, Vader's Castle's another one. Like I'm like, I want to see what the inside of that looks like. Like open it up.
Yeah. So like as you see here, like all the walls and buildings are mostly in the tan color. And I love the fact that once we get closer, like different looks at it, they use like nougat as like the roads. I love the use of that color to break it up, because if it was all tan, it'd be tough to see. But yeah, I love like the nougat color there for like the pathways.
And I love the like pink pale house.
Yeah.
That stuck
colors,
out to me.
The creative coloring in this, since it's mostly tan, is really nice. And all the buildings are so detailed, like insanely detailed.
The round building right here, it's got this little like TPS design. I like that.
Yeah. And there's like, I don't know if you like there's videos and stuff of it, but like on the top there's an ATST that actually moves, like it's walking through the streets.
Yeah.
Like that's so cool. You see that in Rogue One. I thought that was just an amazing detail. We saw it before. There's like a crashed TIE fighter there on the bottom left.
Yeah, the AT-AT is hooked with like a Technic bar, and it just kind of walks on like I guess like a rail system at the bottom. Yeah, this is another one that had a lot more videos than it did pictures.
Okay.
So I didn't get those.
Hey, that's all good. Yeah, I'm glad we got to show this off.
Yeah, I'll say, but that is my favorite. And like I said, if you don't follow any of these guys, go follow them all. I followed a couple of them I didn't, but the ones I didn't, I now do. And next up,
the size on that one's ridiculous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Out of everything I've shown tonight, ironically enough, this will probably be Gene's favorite. Are you ready for this, Gene?
Yeah.
This is from Andrew.
Okay, let's see it.
It is crazy.
Oh, okay.
Neil Armstrong's footprints on the
That's
moon.
pretty cool. That's creative. That's super creative.
The only thing I don't like about it is it looks like all the light blue gray parts are just thrown in there.
I mean, they are, but it's that being that close up. If it was dirt, that's kind of what it would look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love like that. Like looks like I guess a shadowing on his footprint there. I guess on the right side. Yeah.
Well, what I like is there's also some old light gray parts mixed in with the light blue gray. Not a lot of them, but some.
I'm just surprised that Andrew built something that wasn't colonial times.
Yeah, good job, Andrew. Never would have thought to build something like this. It's really cool.
And then that is all I have.
Dope. Yeah, those are just obviously there's like tons of great Star Wars mocks out there that were created last year. Obviously, I probably missed a bunch of them, but those are the ones that came to mind, and at least I was scrolling through that I saw. So big shout out to everyone.
There was only one that I know of that wasn't on here that I think is pretty cool. But I'll be honest with you, it was at Brick Fair, and I don't even know who built it.
Okay.
And it was just a massive city I don't know. I didn't really get any information of it. I looked for the pictures that I had of it, but they're on a file that I didn't feel like going through and getting because I don't even know who to like give credit to. I don't know. It was a big city. It was at Brick Fair. It was on the corner of one of the tables in the Star Wars section. I'm pretty sure Brick Whiz and everything were back there, but I'm not positive.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I didn't know who to give the credit to. I didn't go look for it. All this stuff, though, does make me wish that I would have said I'm not building Onderon just to do my own planet. I still really want to do that.
Can't hear.
That may be one of the paths
If y'all can hear me, I'm leaving and coming back.
I'm coming back.
Yeah, he said he couldn't hear.
And that's a problem?
Sorry, did you say something? Ha, 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 ha.
Mhm.
You're not married to her. I'm the one that's supposed to say that.
Yeah, but you can't. I can.
I'm sorry, what? So what you got going on this week?
Nothing really. I was gonna go see a buddy at a Pokemon card show this weekend, but I don't think he's gonna be there, so I don't know if I'm going or not. I've got to. My goal before the end of the weekend is to get the second part of this rock wall built, and figuring out how that it's gonna connect on the base plate, so I can like transport it properly.
Dope. When do you know when you're gonna might start posting videos or anything about the Onderon mock?
No, I have the video I've got so far is basically me just explaining what I'm gonna do, me putting all the boxes of the battle packs on the table, opening them up. One of the things I'm gonna do, which I think I might have talked about it on ACOP stream, is all of and I'm gonna keep them in this box to show. But I have, now that the minifigs are out, this shoebox and what's left of this. My goal is to use 100% of the pieces in the mock. The only thing is it's going to be a little hard because a lot of it's gray, and a lot of the stuff I'm doing is outside. Like it's not a lot of buildings. So
yeah.
I may not say that I'm going to do that. And I may also just do a couple other, like I said, I really want to do my own planet. I thought about doing 2 Star Wars mocks at once and just using different colors. So none of them go off of each other. I have this like mock in my head that I was going to do technically before I decided on this.
Yeah.
And I really want to, I really want to do it. I think it would be cool. I'll be honest with you. That's one of the things. Like I've only said Onderon on here, and I've only said Onderon on what you call it. I still may, I still may say, hey, I'm just going to do my own thing.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like I don't know if you're the same way. I feel like I have like when you like before you start a project, I felt that I have to go through like every scenario of like mocks I want to build and like importance and like do I build this one or do I build this one? I have like a lot of like I don't want to say anxiety, but it's a lot of like decision making that goes into it.
Yeah, and as soon as you do that, you feel guilty you didn't do the other.
Yeah, and like if you start something and all of a sudden you're like, actually, I don't want to do this, and you feel bad. I know you like obviously you started your World War II build and decided to change your mind about it, which I think that's totally fair.
All I did though was the church, and I've still got the church together.
Yeah,
it's not going anywhere. That may be something I do throughout, but I 100% get what you're saying.
Yeah, like I started a mock series building Munilists, and it's like this summer, and I started it, and I at that moment I got so busy, and I never really went back to it, and then I kind of lost my drive to build it, and I just haven't gone back to it since. And I still get comments on it like, when is this returning? When is Munilus returning? And I know one day I have all the pieces. Like, I have so much sand green pieces because all the buildings are like sand green.
Yeah.
So I have to like use them eventually. So I know I will, and I still have it all built. But it's always you always feel bad when you start a project or you stop it or something like that. So I get you.
You
Like
know how
I
to
said,
fix that?
Do
The
what?
best way to fix that is just don't start them.
Yeah, right. Just don't start.
Just
Exactly.
don't do mocks. I mean,
Yeah, but then what do I do with all my Lego pieces?
toss them in that tub and give them to Tori.
Yep.
I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I really want to do like my own planet, and I've talked about it for a while. I may, like I said, switch to doing that anyway. Especially since I'm not too far and I can still show my like rock wall.
Yeah, you can put that in anything. I think that'd be cool. If you either way, you do Onderon or you do your own thing. Whatever you're most passionate about, I would suggest do that one, because that's what that'll keep you building, you know.
Well, the other thing that really keeps like in the back of my head, if you build something that somebody else has, you're gonna tend to copy it,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point.
But
Yeah, because
who knows?
I've been looking at doing a certain mock, and there hasn't been there's been a lot of smaller versions of it. Nothing like too large scale. But yeah, I get what you mean. Like, I definitely can see myself using like very similar techniques as other builders in the past, which would be okay. But I would just kind of make it different by, make it a lot larger. But we'll see.
Need to continue building this thing. One of the other things I will say that's crazy about building something like this is you lay a couple pieces and you pick it up and turn it to make sure you can't see any of the like rainbow color underneath.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 spots on this that you can see color if you're looking at it from upside down, but it's going to be mounted like this.
Yeah,
so you can't see anything.
Yeah.
But I keep catching myself doing that.
And the cool thing about that, you could just flip it over and use it as some ground terrain if you wanted
Exactly. Next mock, we're just going to turn this mock sideways.
There you go.
Put a sand speeder right here.
Yeah, perfect.
Bro, it's Tatooine.
Yeah. Here's the next mock, guys.
Sandwich Jones says, good evening. And EMS said that Emily pulled a $415 Pokemon card tonight.
Wow.
There's a $450 card that I've been after, but I can't seem to pull it out of a pack. And I quit buying packs, so I don't think I'll get it. Eventually. One of these days, I'll pick one hobby and stick to it. But Tori, what are you laughing
That's
at?
how I am. One day.
One day. One day I'll realize that I have no money. I'm broke. But I have all this cool crap.
Yeah.
I pick on a buddy that I work with, tells me all the time that he's so intrigued with Lego. He's like, but I don't know how you do it. He's like, it costs a lot of money. I was like, yeah, one of these days I'm going to wake up and realize that I spent a lot of money on Lego and now I got to get rid of it all. And he was like, yeah, but you're going to do that either way with no matter what hobby it is. I was like, good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've thought several times about what do we do if we decide we don't want to do the store anymore.
Your wife would go crazy.
I'll buy it all for 25 cents a pound. I almost I was picking with Haley the other day. I almost called y'all and asked y'all how much y'all would charge to finish sorting everything down here out so I don't have to.
Pretty cheap.
I'm tired of doing it.
Yeah, that's why I keep mine in boxes, and I just kind of sort through it when I need to. I hate sorting. Well, I don't hate it, but it's a
That's
lot.
my favorite thing to do.
That's
Well, there you go,
Tori's stuff
professional
there.
sorter.
Yep.
Everybody that loves to do it don't have to do it though. But it is that time. We do
Really?
have to
Already?
do this. Yeah. I know. Everything
I'll give it
happens
to Mark.
fast.
What about you? That's tonight.
I mean, you can stay on if you want.
I probably will. I'll just entertain nobody.
You never know. We might get back on and you have 4,000 viewers.
That'd be dope. Well, thanks for having me on
Yeah. Thanks
tonight.
for coming.
It was a great time. I love
Anytime.
love talking Lego or Star Wars or whatever. I haven't talked to y'all in like it's been a while, so it was good chatting it up.
Yeah. Everybody,
Absolutely. Thanks for coming.
if they haven't yet,
Absolutely.
his link is in the description. Go follow Kennedy. Bug him.
Yeah.
Ask him when he's going to get done with his next video.
Yeah. Hopefully, a new mock video for my Solus mock that I'm bringing to Atlanta here very soon because I got to finish that up, at least part of it. So excited to bring that.
And next week we will be back with a guest who is also never been on. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've been saving mocks for that for almost 3 weeks now. I know that he really likes a certain theme, so I found some mocks in that theme. But I guess you will see that when the thumbnail gets made. Everybody, Quarter 66 said, I've been mocking and not talking at all, but everyone needs to smash that like button. Go hit the like button. We'll see y'all back next week. Peace out, y'all. Peace.
Yeah. Clicks and clacks, building blocks, let's begin. Stacks on stacks, with beards we always win. In a world of plastic, our minds spin. Brick by brick, where do we dive in? Brickin' with the beard, we never stop. Talking pieces, colors going over the top. Custom sets, landscapes, got a shop. Tunes drop.